Okay, you want to phone a friend. Now let's call them, but remember you don't have to go along with what they say.
Hello, Karen speaking.
Karen, hi, this is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Chris.
There's £64,000 at stake on this next question, a lot of money. Your friend badly needs your assistance to move on.
Okay, I'm ready to go for this.
Karen, no pressure, don't be nervous, but it's all riding on your answer to this question.
Maths was never my best subject, but I remember integers. There was something to do with finding the angle of a triangle. So I'd say angle is the correct answer.
Okay, Karen, bless you, thanks for the help. Well, now Karen thinks the answer is A, but is she correct? What do you think? You're going for D. You had £32,000 in your hand. Not anymore. You've now got £64,000. Now, this next question is number 12 of 15. It's worth £125,000. Now, you're guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000. That's safe. You could leave now, though, with the £64,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this next question. Take your time. You might as well have a look at it. You are just 4 questions away from £1 million. Here it comes. It's worth £125,000. Which of London's markets mainly sells fish? Smithfield, New Covent Garden, Spitalfields, Billingsgate. You're going for D. Oh, you could have walked away with £64,000. It was in your hand. But you were right not to. You've just won £125,000. Now, you don't have to play this next question. It's entirely up to you. You've got £125,000 at this moment. But if you can give me the right answer, it's worth £250,000. Take your time. You've got £125,000 at this moment, but it's worth £250,000. Here it comes. A Nebuchadnezzar is a large what? Wine bottle, hammer, bread loaf, soup spoon. So you think it's A? You had £125,000 in your hand. You didn't have to play that last question. You could have walked away. You did play it. You've no longer got £125,000. You've now got £250,000. Right, here we go. This next question is worth £500,000, £500,000. Have a look. This is question number 14 of 15. It's worth £500,000. Take as long as you need. Here it comes. In which field is Mark Rothko a famous name? Music, dance, poetry, art. You're going for D. You had £250,000. You could have walked away, you decided to play. If you're wrong, you lose £218,000 of that money. You're not wrong, you've just won £500,000. If you want to, you can still ask the audience. Right, you now have a cheque for £500,000. But we don't want to give you that. We really do want to give you a cheque, and we could in just a minute for £1 million. You've answered 14 questions out of 14 correctly. It's time now for the 15th and final one. You don't have to play it, but this is worth £1 million if you can give me the right answer. Here it comes. The mineral talc is a silicate of which element? Zinc, magnesium, copper, sodium. I can't believe how tense this is becoming. Please take your time. I'll just remind you again, you are putting an awful lot of money at risk if you do choose to play this question. £468,000 to be precise. You don't have to play this question. You can walk away, but it is for £1 million. Okay, right, using up your lifeline. Ask the audience. Audience, if you're ready, please, let's try and help out. Fingers on keypads, all vote now. Well, they seem pretty confident it's A. So it's up to you entirely. What do you think? So you're saying B? Oh, you have been so brave going for all 15 questions, but I'm afraid it's correct answers that count. And that answer is correct. You've done it! You have won £1 million! Congratulations! £1 million! 15 correct answers! Brilliant! That's great. Welcome back for another game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?